got a long walk, but I'm pretty much gonna be chatting up with y'all. Got a pretty decent commute. It'll be easy if I take the bus, but I'm gonna try to take the bus. I just wanted to get a few things off of the chest, off of what I've just been noticing, off of everything that's just been going on over the last month. I just wanted to talk in terms of America, talk in terms of, people. I think that success is almost as guaranteed as failure. Nobody's really going to get it because, there are a lot of people who are probably known, even those I don't know, who failed at every waking turn. Like some people just can't see a win in life. And it happens, like we always talk about what's fair and what's equal in the eyes of people, but here's how I see it. You're gonna win one of these times. No matter what happens, there's gonna be a point in time where you win. I'd argue that people win more times than they fail. It's just that the fail is so massive that any other minute win just pretty much becomes nothing. Like, it wasn't even minuscule at that point. It's gone, And I can understand it. I understand that failure, hits people a lot harder than any type of win. People don't like to see themselves fail. Last time I checked, you have to progress. You don't progress if you win all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like, always finding a win in everything, I would argue leads you to even bigger failure. A way bigger failure, matter of fact. Like, imagine you've done every single thing so on point. You won in so many instances that the moment that you lose, everybody just only focuses and only cares about this one specific loss. Scratch out all the times that you pretty much went undefeated. Scratch out all the times that you won. Nobody's gonna care. But on that same aspect, on the other end, the biggest win sometimes comes from multiple failures. I think it's just common sense. That's why I say it. I think winning is in the same ballpark as failure. It's all about how you perceive it, how you look at it. I feel like I won despite the fact of my failures. Like, despite all the bad shit that has happened for years, despite anything that has gone on within my career, within people that I worked with's career, there's a win because I'm still breathing. We're still alive. There's a win when you still have a chance to make it. And I don't mean make it out, make it established. Nah, when you make the win happen. That's when you make it. When you progress on, and this progression throughout all the failures leads to this one win that can just change the whole entire situation. Everybody's close to winning. You just have to accept the failure that comes with winning. Because I guarantee you, the people who have been undefeated had to lose multiple times before they ever became undefeated. I don't mean to make this motivation. I just want people to have this understanding that you can win. Just what do you see as the win? Do you see the money? You see the clout? You see the fame? You see the high rises? You see the nice watch, the car? Like, if that constitutes a win for you, then hey, more power to you. You feel me? More, if anything, more material to you. It's not gonna bring me personally any type of comfort just because I have a material. I can tell y'all for a fact. To the point where I seen the most amount of money in my life, I was the most depressed. And it didn't matter how much money I had. My mindset wasn't, properly acclimated towards moving that next level, going up step by step. I failed despite the fact that that's technically my biggest financial one. So it wouldn't matter. During the point where I was technically the most financially free I've been, I felt the most trapped. And that sucks for anybody, who wants to get onto this, Make this money quick, you feel me? Especially with how AI is going to go. Hop on it before it's too late. It's not even about what's too late or not anymore. It's just about what people want to go on just to catch that quick win. I think nowadays it's like we've gotten so accustomed to dopamine hits that the win, it seems to be like the only dopamine hit that niggas could get. Like the second you don't win, it's just like life is over for you. Life starts the moment you realize that you can pick yourself up. It starts when you look deep within yourself and understand the parts where you failed, understand the parts where you won, take both of those together, and progress on with an even bigger win. And even bigger failures. Like, I feel like the higher that you go up, the bigger that the fail is gonna be. So like embrace the small fails for now. You feel me? Whether it's money, whether it's your career, really whether it's anything. I'd encourage for any and all people. Even if you have no formal direction, you don't have one set direction for where you see your life, at least see yourself failing to progress. See yourself failing to try and elevate. If you fail and you're not dead, there's way more winning that you could do. You feel me? It's pointless to kind of be suicidal in that sense. Even when everything is falling apart, you have the ability to pick up the pieces, reattach, reassess, fix. If you have the time, you have the freedom, and if you're really lucky, you got the money, shit, you can make magic happen. You feel me? I'm being honest, I've seen people make magic happen with nothing. So that's even a bigger point to it. You never really failed. You just halted the win. Don't halt yourself from the win just because you failed. It's okay. You feel me? I encourage that to anybody. Just keep on trying. Not to get distracted, just to drive the point that you'll win. Good time. Even if the win doesn't last for a long time, you'll at least remember what the fuck to do it. And it's possible. I think it's always possible for me to be consistent to it. I wish more people could truly see that life means a lot more than the money that you make. It means a lot more than the whip you drive. It means a lot more than even the blood that you pump in your fucking blood cells, to your brain, to your heart. Like, life's so much bigger than that. This is why these rappers, like, they tell y'all, yo, it's like, this music shit big, you feel me? Like, you never know where it could take you. Because again, your life is vast. And music just accentuates that point way more. You feel me? I'm not saying that everybody needs to go amongst it. Like, if you're gonna do it, be comfortable with the fact that you're gonna fail at it a few times before you get it right. Be comfortable with the fact that shit ain't gonna sound right off the gate. No matter what studies you do, no matter what you try and put together, sometimes the first swing ain't gonna be the best. Sometimes the first swing is gonna be a complete and utter miss. That doesn't stop a major from wanting to take a swing again. It's only one strike. I wish more people would be willing to just see themselves at bat. Hell, even if you're not a swinger, at least pick up the fucking ball. Like, most people don't even want to play. And I'm not even talking in terms of the game. I actually have more of a problem with people who just see life as just the game. And I mean just the game. Life is a fun game. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of fun things that you could do in this wild video game of life. Some people play it like an RPG. You know what I mean? They get a certain status, a certain set amount of money, probably have certain jobs or quests that they gotta do, you know, certain like key events that are pivotal to set the direction for people's lives, you know? Some people operate their whole life like a video game. especially when it comes to the industry. The industry can't help but to reference itself like a game. And I never liked that. I never really cared for the game aspect of it. It's one life that you get to live. If you die, it's done. You feel me? Sure, your soul will be risen up. Your soul will not die unless God literally lets that happen. However, everybody's soul is not linked to the game. There's no inkling of a game. If at any point in time when you go to sleep, technically you never know if you'll wake up. That doesn't sound like a game. That literally sounds like life. Feel me? Sleep is the cousin of death. And when people, when I hear that, like, shout out to Nas. When I hear that line, it excludes the game for me. There's no game. If at any point in time a nigga can sleep and die. Just imagine what the game got people confused on. You got niggas wanting to stay up on the block, constantly pushing a certain culture and narrative that niggas are literally gonna be out of the job in. Like, eventually that side of the hustle is gonna be gone. Like, that's the thing that people don't realize. Like, we moving so fast in technology that eventually the niggas who do block work is gonna be gone. Where's the game gonna be at then? Everything's just gonna be digital. Everything's gonna be transactional. You thought quarantine was bad? Nah, niggas is gonna be stuck in their house selling work. The same way that most niggas are stuck in their crib and they're making their music. People equate the music game to same way they equate to the drug game. And that's the problem. You can't mix that business with pleasure. You can take from that other business and incorporate it to this side of business because you're still just selling product. At the end of the day, they try making this shit seem way bigger than what it actually is. At the end of the day, we're both still selling product. Like, that's the thing about music. When it hits, you feel no pain, but you feel it. You feel the errors. You feel the bad. You feel the good. You feel the angry. You feel the sad. Everything that is a feeling comes out formally in a form of sound, in just waves and signs, like just in different metrics. If that's a game to y'all, then these people who people get in line with, they don't really care about you. They don't care about the life you live. They care about the games you're playing. And niggas need to stop caring about the games that we're playing, because all this game shit, when it starts getting heightened, that's when real life takes effect. That's when niggas start getting emotional. That's when niggas start getting their bag. I'll be honest, that's the one thing I genuinely had to learn when I did my bid, was the fact that niggas really don't give a fuck about your feelings. They do, just not in the way that you think. You feel me? People don't give a fuck about your feelings unless they know for a fact that they can get you. This feeling shit is all within the game. You feel me? There's no honor amongst thieves. You have people in this game who operate like thieves. You wonder why it's so hard for people to even want to trust each other with collaborations nowadays. Like, collaborations are starting to get limited. Nobody wants to do this shit. Everybody wants to work by themselves because nobody wants to trust them. And I think that's the part that's fucked up in the industry. We let the people who won dictate how the rules and the lay of the land is supposed to go. And the winners are the thieves. These same thieves want you to keep up with contracts, keep up with negotiations, keep up with talks, do all this extra hullabaloo with this and that. Niggas will get paperwork just for the formality's sake of it, but they won't follow through with it. Because if there's no honor amongst thieves, why would a thief honor amongst the contract? Why would the thief even care? Most people only just see the money in this shit. And that's what confuses me the most. Is what do you do when there's no money? Would you still do it? Like, I love getting that question. I love getting that question from people. Would you still be doing this shit if you had no money? Nigga. So what I'm doing right now? Like, what? Bro, I didn't get into this profession because of the money. I got into this profession because I like the work. And I love telling people that because I need people to understand where my mindset is at any and all times. The only motive for me is to work. Use these hands, use my legs right here, use my mind, the thoughts that I have, ideas that I have, and put them present within the mic, put them present within the music, and put them present within my mixes, and put them present within any recording. Have a true passion for it. This isn't a game to me. This is a trade. You feel me? Because notice, they call this shit the game. But within no other form of industry is it ever called a game. Within the banking system, no, that's the banking system. There ain't no game. Niggas is actively bidding away millions and billions of dollars on a day-to-day occurrence. That ain't no game. Niggas think that just because one person has $1 billion, that automatically constitutes everything that they do in their life as a game. Nope. Because somebody made money off of a lot of other people's unethical work. If nobody's gonna talk about it. Here's my part. I think everybody has the ability to win in life. Not everybody's supposed to win in the game. And for those who understand the difference, there's a reason why you're still here. The older you get, the less you start caring about the people who actually don't want your best interest. That's the truth. And the people that do you wrong, the thieves who try and display honor, don't mind me, we almost there. Almost that location. Then more walking. But yeah, this game fucked up. People want to start a revolution. The only way to do that is to stop calling it the game. That's a start. Because usually in a game, people don't revolt unless it's actively a mission in the game. You feel me? The game has set instructions, it has set directives, it got an end goal in mind. That's why these people tell you when you're in the game, 2 things can happen. Or really 3. You make it, which is great. It's always a plus to make it in the game. However, 2 things are guaranteed to happen once you make it. You're either in jail or dead. Sounds similar to the drug game, right? This is what we're dealing with. In the music industry, when everybody formulates that to the same game, everybody dies. Nobody really benefits, nobody really gains. It's not built for longevity. They got this whole music industry fucked up because nobody's truly pushing longevity. Unless they're trying to push loans, in that case, you might as well just go to college. Don't even suit yourself up for a fucking label contract. It ain't worth it. You might as well take that loan from fucking college and just invest on studio equipment. And honestly, that's what I kind of like more about the game now is the fact that people are more about their individuality in terms of what they buy, in terms of what they want to utilize for their structured sound. That's cool. But just don't forget about the other people who are around you. And that's advice I need to take in myself. Because that's how you win. That's how you get the win. It's by having the right people around you. And nobody wants to hear that because the right people around you aren't going to be the thieves that try to fake you out with honor. There's no honor amongst thieves. That's just a hard lesson that people have to learn. Some niggas don't want your best interest. Same way you go to the pen. Them niggas don't give a fuck about your feelings because they ain't got your best interest at heart. They're in there for the reason. Like they're in there for that reason being. So, if you want to see this shit as a game, for the game's sake, don't trust nobody. For the game's sake, stay to yourself. Just build, do your own thing. If people want to treat this as a game. But if it's your life, if this is something that you're going to eventually turn into your life, not a 9 to 5, a 25-8. Please understand that this shit isn't a game. Please understand that there are people who seriously do want to take music to a new forefront. Despite the fact that we've basically seen everything. There's nothing new under the sun. Almost every single thing that people can imagine has been done. Now it's just going to be done on such a fast and lightning scale. I'm glad that AI isn't copyrighted, because then nobody would really have any type of individuality. You feel me? Like we're all kind of going through those syndrome. We're kind of going through a syndrome era where if everyone's super, no one is. That's the same thing within the game. If everybody in the game is an artist, nobody's really a fucking artist. And that's why most artists have to do everything else aside from the main art that they're doing. Because that's where your individuality shines, is when you're doing shit that is separate to the fucking music. Ain't that ironic? That's crazy to me. So, we'll see it as a game. And to the people who are deep into the game, shit, keep playing the game, man. Keep going crazy. Just understand, if you ain't had that deal yet, within the multiple years that you've been playing this game, a few things are gonna happen. And most people aren't gonna like it. Most people are just gonna have to bear with it in order to get to that next step. And that's another thing too I actually gotta vent about. Why make it so that way you would have to sell something that is untradeable just to make it? Like, damn. The one very thing that is attached to your being, and you'd rather get rid of that just to have something that's not gonna go with you when you're dead. Because remember, we in the game. One of three things can happen. And one of those things is you die. You can't die with your money with you. So you gotta have a new passion besides just the money. Because trust me, if you're nice at your craft, if you're nice at what people do, you're gonna get the money anyway. That's why I like telling people, it's like the money is also gonna come from me. I'm not chasing it. I'm not chasing money. I'm not even really chasing hits. I'm just chasing work. And the more work that I do, the more I would believe that if I'm working, I'm gonna get compensated for the work. You feel me? Even if the compensation is the progression. Because nowadays, people just videotape the progression, boom, they got content. You got content for days, way more than the finished product. Because the progression is content. So that's the whole new thing, if you even really want to call it. Progression is content. Not the win, not the fail. Not a lot of people care. I promise you, not a lot of people care about the failure. Almost as much as people don't care about the win. Nowadays, people actually don't give a fuck about the win as much as the fail. Because it's kind of fallen out of like that joy. It's fallen out of that mystique. Like it used to be a win, a cool mystery for people to win. Now, nah. A win just seems like another highlight reel. And another boring piece of content that people could just, clip over and just loop. Progress. People actually seeing the progress within you as an artist matters way more than any record that you make. Even if the record is a number one hit. People want to see you in the moment of you making those. They want to be a part of that story. And if people are part of that story, it's not a game. It's your life literally taking full circle. I think that's dope that people now are more interested in the progress than any type of way.
You see the 11 bus back there by chance?
Yeah, it is back there. The 11 bus is still there. The person who was driving it had hopped off. So give him a few minutes to go.
Man, thank you, because I'm getting impatient. Bitch.
Well, be safe, all right?
Yeah. If I change that extra lighter,
Yeah.
I'll give you $1 for it.
Yeah, sure.
Bro, thank you. Fuck boy stole my goddamn lighter. I punch him in his shit.
It'd be like that. Trust me, I already understand.
Fucking bass heads.
Wait, what type of baby is that?
Oh, it's weed.
Oh, shit.
What, you think I'm a bass head? Yes, I am, but I'm a weed head first and foremost.
Shout out to you. Shout out to my weed people. Always.
I get it too.
Hey, let me know.
Hey.
I'll be around. Huh. Progress. Just made a connect, and I wasn't even trying to. And I got $1. Anyway, look. That's a nice bit. Now, sorry for the rambling. I just mean to say this, like, nobody cares if you win. Nobody cares if you lose. People care that you're doing. People care that you're doing things. Go ahead. So I would suggest for everybody, you know, some Nike shit, just do it. But, you know, show it. Because that's going to click a lot more to me than the record nowadays. I'm at a point, music-wise, where I kind of want to delve to myself. I don't really want to listen to too much music, despite the fact I'm an artist. I'm an engineer. That's the whole craft. That's the whole reason I do it. You feel me? I listen to music for a living. But I'm at a point where I want to show myself, my individuality, and I want to progress. I want to show that progression. So in due time, everybody will see it. So give me my time. That's all I ask.